Hey there, John here with Ricker Creations. How are you doing today? Seriously, let me know down in the comments. I want to know how you're doing. Well, if you've been around here since the beginning or you have watched all of my videos, you know I started out doing a beginner series with no expensive tools. And I've pretty much stuck to that. I do use a table saw and miter saw, but I paid $50 for the table saw and $20 for the miter saw. But that's really just luck, I guess, more than anything. Most expensive thing in my shop that I bought has been my brad nailer, and it was like $89.99. But you remember we built toolbox, palm sanders, saw horses, and stuff. We're going to go back to that for a little while, just because I don't know if things might get expensive and people need to make some things of their own. So we're going to get back to that a little bit. Do you hate drawing circles? I do. I can't draw a circle to save my life. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to make a compass so that we don't have to buy one. That way you can lay out circles. You can build it to any size you need to. I'm going to go with about 12 inches. You can go through your scrap pile, and if you've got like a 1 inch strip or something like that, 1 inch thick strip, you could use it. I've got a little piece of 1x2 here I'm going to use. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the first thing we did was cut down a 12-inch piece. We used the jigsaw. We're going to be using the jigsaw for everything. Cut it down to 12 inches. If it's a little bit over or under, that'll be fine. Sand it down smooth, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, our next step is going to be drill a 1/4 inch hole, about a 1/2 inch in from the end, in the middle on the side. So, about right there. If you're using brad tip drill bits, make sure you use your center punch so that your drill bit don't walk as you try to drill it. Right like that. Set your board on another board so you don't drill into your workbench, and drill your hole. Now, on this end, we're going to drill a 5/16 inch hole in the middle, about an inch back. So we will mark our inch. See, 3/4 of an inch will be halfway. So right there. Again, use your punch to start your hole. This hole you're going to drill 5/16 instead of a 1/4 inch, because that is about the size of a number 2 pencil, is 5/16. I googled it and it said it was a 1/4 inch, but I tested it out and that's not the case. So don't trust Google. Okay, the next step is we're going to find about a halfway point, eyeball about the middle of your hole on the top here, and just try to draw you a straight line up from about the middle of your hole to the edge of your board. It don't have to be completely perfect, just reasonably close. After you get that done, you're going to want to clamp your board down so it ain't jumping around everywhere. And then you're going to saw until you get run into your hole. You don't want to run out the back, just into the front. I apologize. I did not know that my microphone had been cut off for the sound so far. And I apologize also about not getting the cutting it down to size on camera, but you know how to do that by now, surely. There's what you got. Okay, we're going to shape this end down a little bit. We're going to just figure out where it will look good and trim these corners down. Just take your pencil and your square, draw your line, and eyeball it until you find something that looks good for you that you're happy with. My bolt that will be going in the side hole is only an inch long, so I have to have less than an inch. Okay, that'll work. Something like that. You're going to cut it down way past your hole here, about down to here, I guess. Will be good. And make sure you clamp your board back down just to be safe. Don't forget your PPE. Okay. Now we're going to take our carriage bolt and the corresponding wing nut. We're going to stick our carriage bolt in the hole, and we're going to lay the board down here, and we're going to tap the carriage bolt so that the square piece goes into the board. That's how it locks down into place. Then you start your wing nut on there like so. Now's a good time to get your pencil and test it. Okay, guys, stick your pencil in the hole and tighten up your wing nut. If for some reason your pencil does not get tight, you might have to take some sandpaper or even take your jigsaw back in along your split and cut a little bit more out of it. so that it'll close down on it, but you'll eventually get it to where it's tightened down. So there you go. Now, on to the other end and sliding part. Now you're going to need you a 1/4 inch nut and wing bolt or some other bolt to match. We're going to take our drill with our 1/4 inch drill bit. We're going to take our compass. This is called a beam compass. And we're going to, about the middle of it, we're going to figure out how much travel we want. I'm going to be limited by how much I can do because of this knot right here that goes all the way through. So it's not going to be a real big one. So I'll put my first hole right here, about in the middle. Well, just about eyeballed that perfectly. Stick your punch in and drill your hole. Now then, back down to this end, we're going to do the same thing about in the middle. Punch your hole. And then drill it. Now then, we are going to take our square. Well, I guess we will take our square either. We're going to try to get a straight edge and draw from one side of the hole from the side of one hole to the side of the other, so we have a line that we can follow. We'll do that on both sides. And then we're going to cut that out with our jigsaw. Okay, after we get our groove cut out, we're going to take our bolt, and depending on how big the head of our bolt is, we might have to have a flat washer. It might be a good idea to use one anyway. We're going to stick the bolt down in the slot, and then we're going to take our wing nut and start it up on it. Okay, after you get your bolt tightened down, you're going to give it a test. Make sure you got your pencil tightened down too. I did break the tip of my pencil a minute ago, so it's not super sharp, but it'll be fine to give this a try and see how it works. Just set it down and draw you a circle. Just make sure that your bolt stays down. As long as your bolt stays in the right spot and nothing don't drift, you should have a perfect circle. And there you go. Got you a circle. You can always draw you some measurement lines on here if you want to, or you can just lay your tips on something. That's 2¼ inch hole right there. You can check it with your tape measure or whatever. Okay, guys, that's our build for today, a beam compass. And I mean, if you would rather use an ink pen like this felt tip Sharpie, all you got to do is change the size of your hole that you drilled for your pencil. But that's a cheap way out of some scraps or whatever you've got around that you can use to make a compass and not have to buy one. And you can make these as big as you need them. You can make one 6 foot long if you needed to. Well, I hope this was enjoyable to you. I know it's probably not been my best video, but I've got it out there for you. You've got some fresh information. Please like, comment. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to us for more to come. We've got another build coming up here in a couple of days. You guys have a good one.